Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the beautiful sign of Virgo for the month of August 2021. I hope all my Virgo friends are doing great. As you know, this is a general reading, so there will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Virgo. In the past position, we do have the Fool, clarified by the Knight of Wands. In the obstacle position, we have the Sun, clarified by the Two of Swords. In the present position, we have the Eight of Cups, clarified by Death. And in the future outcome position, we have the World, clarified by the Devil. This is a very, very major turning point in your life. You have very significant major arcana cards. So the month of August is definitely going to be clearing out of what no longer serves you, moving forward with a new beginning, with a new cycle, towards exciting new opportunities, and you're going to be very successful and also have something to celebrate in the month of August as well. An achievement, a something that you have really put in a lot of time and energy into. But if we start from the beginning, in the past position, we do have the Fool. It's a great card to have in the past position. He's very much a risk taker. So in the past, you really kind of went for it. You didn't allow your worries or your fears or worries of other people to kind of stop you from an adventure that you really wanted to pursue. You were extremely optimistic and very excited, very passionate, because we do see the Knight of Wands here in the clarifying position. And the Knight of Wands definitely also brings change based on following his heart. He's very much about, having that drive, that determination, that passion to achieve his dream, to achieve his goal. Perhaps you wanted to get a degree, or you wanted to pursue a specific career. Perhaps you wanted to have a family, and so you were going down that road, start a new relationship with someone. Definitely the risks and the seeds that you've taken and that you've planted in the past are coming to fruition now. You're seeing the rewards that you wanted to see then. The reason you did so much work in the past is so that you get to see the results now. And in the month of August, you're definitely going to have a lot of things to look forward to. Now, in the obstacle position, we do have the Sun. The Sun is an interesting card to have in the challenging position, and even in the challenging position, it's still very positive, which is, of course, really nice. But the Sun in the challenging position generally means that you may not be feeling really happy or fulfilled. Sometimes, no matter how much we achieve, no matter how successful we are, we just don't, we can't seem to really feel that happiness. It's almost like we're chasing something, and as we catch it, we continue to chase something else, and there's really no moment to just take for ourselves and to enjoy what we have achieved. So definitely you want to make sure to meditate throughout the month of August, to ground yourself, to stay in your own frame, because that will help you really, finish off the month on a high note. There are times, however, because we do see this little boy or little child, on this horse, sometimes for some people, when you get the Sun in the challenging position, it could mean that you are being too naive about something, you're being too optimistic about something, like you're really not seeing the reality for what it is, because you're idealizing making something better than it actually is. So definitely you want to make sure to stay away from that type of energy throughout the month of August. And in the clarifying position, we have the Two of Swords, which is interesting to me. But the Two of Swords definitely suggests that you may be feeling a little bit emotionally out of sorts. You may be feeling overwhelmed by certain emotional relationships that you have going in your life. There could be a lot of things that you're trying to prioritize and adapt to as well. So that could be causing a little bit of an overwhelming sensation. But definitely the Two of Swords can mean that you're feeling cold towards someone or detached, like you're a little bit indifferent. And that generally speaks of when we receive too much anxiety and worry, we kind of step back and become a little bit indifferent. So you definitely want to make sure you meditate, like I previously mentioned, throughout the month of August. You also want to make sure that you drink plenty of water, that you use water to manifest wonderful vibrations inside of yourself, and most importantly, ground yourself. Stay in your own frame, kind of focus all your energy in your chest area, focus all your energy in your abdomen area. Make sure you don't think too much. So move that energy from your, head into the chest, into the abdomen, and focus on, having high vibration in those areas, which is definitely going to help you stay grounded and in your frame throughout the month of August. And when you do that, it helps you make decisions better. It helps you kind of get the most out of each day. And that over time builds, that compounds. The more time you spend in your life having high vibration, the more you see things change all around you for the better. So that is important to remember. Now, in the present position, we do have the Eight of Cups clarified by Death. We, of course, know that the Eight of Cups means in the month of August, you're going to be walking away from something or from someone as a result of having, priorities that have changed for you. You are sort of abandoning something that you really spent quite a lot of time building, because we do see the cups here form a certain structure, and this person just sort of turned their back on that relationship, on that situation into which you've put a lot of time and energy. You're walking away from it, and it looks like you are pretty sure about it as well, because we do have the Death card in the clarifying position. It's almost like you are very certain that that is the right move for you in the month of August, and you are kind of realizing that there is going to be a period of adjustment once this relationship leaves your life, but you're going to move forward anyway and be successful and abundant, and you're kind of releasing that relationship as, a relationship that has served its purpose. Sometimes people come into our life for a year, other times people come into our life for, a lifetime. There's different purpose to different destinies. So it's important to be able to just kind of, let this go. And it looks like you are very willing to, because like I mentioned, the person's back is turned towards us. He's walking away and he's pretty happy that he has a chance to pursue a new opportunity that is going towards him. Now, in the future outcome position, we have the World. This is an incredible major arcana card. It's a card of achievement, and it's a card of completion. And what's interesting to me is that you have the Fool, the very first card in the major arcana here in the spread, and you have the World, the very last card in the major arcana spread. So it very much feels to me like you have completed a major cycle, or you are very near to completion. It's going to be very successful. It's going to really put a smile on your face. It's going to make you feel happy because you're starting a new opportunity. You're pursuing a new path, and there's a lot to look forward to, and there's a lot to achieve. But this particular cycle is coming to an end, and the World card is a card that makes us feel really happy and fulfilled, because you have, elevated in your knowledge, in your wisdom, in your skills, and other people recognize that very much so. Now, the World here is clarified by the Devil. The Devil is not necessarily a terrible card, but it does mean that you have an unhealthy attachment to something. It could be that you're too much focused on materialistic things, and making sure that that status, is recognized by other people. It could be that you are wanting a little bit of attention or some sort of another, like maybe you are too attached to outcomes. So the divine here is reminding you that, you need to let go of control, because sometimes when we get the devil card in the clarifying position, it does suggest that you may be too focused on controlling something. So remember that letting go of attachments to outcome, letting go of any kind of attachments in our life is very important, as it helps us manifest the reality that we want much quicker. Now, let's see what two mystical wisdom cards can clarify for us that I pulled. We have celebration, let go and have fun, and knowledge, seek knowledge. Knowledge is a great card to have because it reminds us that knowledge is a powerful tool that we can use to help us, create change in our life. Building knowledge is an ongoing process with results that will last you a lifetime, and no one can take this away from you. Knowledge is the foundation that can provide opportunities to be happy, to be able to achieve your dreams, to have freedom, to have love, and to welcome, all those things that are important to you in your life. So definitely in the month of August, be aware of that. Now, celebration is great. This is a really fun card. Definitely you want to make sure to let go and have fun, because now is the time to celebrate. Get ready for a gathering. It could be as simple as a barbecue. It could be, something fancy as well. But definitely this is a special moment to spend with people who matter very much to you, because, it's important to have these moments. They help us form our identity, and they help us kind of really enjoy this journey as well. Let's see what two angel answer cards I pulled to clarify some of this. And we've got big happy changes and compromise. I mean, this is really wonderful. You definitely have a lot to look forward to. There is a happy turn of events that is going to take place in August. Definitely you have been through a lot, and you've also achieved a lot, and the divine recognizes it, and that is why you're being rewarded for all that hard work you have previously, put in the past. And definitely remember to compromise throughout the month of August. You may find yourself in a position where, the situation is not progressing. So make sure to kind of really figure out, what is more important to you, and use your diplomatic skills and negotiating skills, because that will help you ultimately move forward. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Virgo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.